Welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all parts of the world. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. The trending news and story right now is Cristiano Ronaldo leaving Manchester United officially with immediate effect. And right now on Twitter, we have a whole hashtag moving around. Come to Arsenal, Cristiano Ronaldo. We're going to join the conversation here on Cossy's Arsenal podcast. Of course, you know what to do in the comment section. Talk to me, my Arsenal fans. Do we sign Ronaldo? Does he win us the Premier League? Does he get us any better if we actually signed him on a short-term contract, probably half a year, probably 1 year, probably 1.5 years or 2 years? I do not care. But what are your thoughts? What are your opinions on Ronaldo coming to Arsenal? In this video, I want to give my honest thoughts on Cristiano Ronaldo and why I think Arsenal actually should sign him. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit controversial from what I always say. I want young players with a vision, with a future, with a high resale value, with a high ceiling. But there are reasons why I think Ronaldo could actually be a good fit for Arsenal. And those a couple of pundits are all around the world think Arsenal needs someone as ambitious, someone as experienced, and someone as qualified as Cristiano Ronaldo. Hit the like button for me. Let's get this video to 300 likes. Subscribe to the podcast as well. We're very close to 60,000 subscribers. In the comment section, does Ronaldo win us the Premier League? And if he does win us the Premier League, does he actually should he join Arsenal in January? Now, I've gone with 4 reasons why I think Ronaldo would be a very good buy for Arsenal. And number 1 is I think he's a winner. And right now, with Mikel Arteta and the likes of Edu and the whole Arsenal team trying to find that first Premier League title in over 2 decades, you need players like Cristiano Ronaldo. You need players that know what winning means. You need players that understand the significance of the different stages and different tasks that you will actually find in the future. Yes, it's been a very good ride for the first half season before the World Cup. But we're going to meet these very difficult games. And he did it for Manchester United last campaign, where he was scoring 1 goal as an equalizer, grabbing 1 point for Manchester United, grabbing 3 points actually for Manchester United. Remember those 2 hat-tricks against Tottenham Hotspur and Norwich? That is what I'm talking about. A player like that. I don't think in this Arsenal side we have a player like that. Now, look, no disrespect. All our players are big game players. They really turn up on a big stage. But Cristiano Ronaldo is another level when it comes to playing big games. He's played the El Clasico again and again and again. He's played the Turin derby. He's played the Manchester derby. He's played almost in every single big derby you can talk about in the world of football on planet Earth. So that's one reason as to why I would actually sign him. He's a winner. He knows what winning means. And in those difficult situations where Mikel Arteta personally, as the manager, has actually not been, then Ronaldo could actually step in. He's won the Euros with Portugal. That's a very, very huge landmark in his career. He's won the UEFA Champions League on a couple of occasions. He's won the Premier League with Sir Alexander Ferguson at Manchester United. What hasn't he won when it comes to football? I think it's the only thing he's not won is the World Cup. So one reason I would sign him, he's a winner, and we need winners right now. You can see the amount of impact Alexander Zinchenko, the likes of Gabriel Jesus have actually brought to the team. And players like Cristiano Ronaldo exactly give you that. You bring him in the squad, the winning mentality is definitely switched on. So that is one thing I would actually sign him for. And the second reason is general. I could sign anyone in this role, and that is a fox in the box. Now, when you look at the number of chances we are creating, the likes of Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus as a person as well, we are creating more chances than we can convert. Yes, you look at Saka and you look at Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus, the number of goals they've scored is actually spread out. That means we don't have a focal point or a focal man who has to score the goals. If he doesn't score, then Arsenal do not win. That is to some degree an advantage. But to some degree, it is a disadvantage as well. You need someone to finish off those chances. I'll give you an example of that Southampton game. If we had a player like Cristiano Ronaldo, or Romelu Lukaku, or Lautaro Martinez, a fox in the box, a target man, someone who's always there to finish off the chances, someone who's always there to, complete the move, in my opinion, we don't drop points against Southampton. And my problem with Gabriel Jesus is one, he always lives, working hard and, getting into different spots on the pitch, on the left, to the right, down to the middle. And that's very, very good because it just benefits Mikel Arteta's system. But if you do not have a striker, goals do win titles. Yes, defenses win titles as well. But for me, the more goals you score, the better. So that's reason number 2 why I would really sign Ronaldo. We need a striker. I've been linked with a couple of them, the likes of Taremi, at FC Porto. And I think in January, if Mikel Arteta is actually wise enough, he should be thinking, how do I get this team to score more goals? And the answer for me, guys, is signing that out and out striker, probably one that could come into games 70th minute, 80th minute to add more goals to the team, add more goals to the tally, and just take away the pressure from Gabriel Jesus. That is why I would sign Ronaldo. That is my reason number 2 why I would actually sign Ronaldo. He's a striker. 18 goals last campaign for the worst Manchester United side in footballing history. You cannot fail to give him the benefit of the doubt. If he comes into this Arsenal side right now, Odegaard is creating, Fabio Vieira is creating, Xhaka is creating, the likes of Alexander Zinchenko, Saka, Tierney, Martinelli are creating chances. How many goals could he score? In my opinion, 30 plus. I mean, he could even be better than Haaland, because you look at the quality of chances. It's not just the amount of chances we are creating as a team, but the quality of these chances is also absolutely mind-blowing. So that is my reason number 2 why I would actually sign him. Reason number 3, he's desperate. He needs a move. And if he went to a club like Arsenal, probably right now, a club that has hope of winning some silverware this campaign, he might actually slightly age and win the war against Manchester United. Now, look, United fans could be a little bit hard about this, but this means war. For Ronaldo, as a brand, this means war. We know the ego he has right now as a brand. It's not going to go down very easily. If he goes to a club like Chelsea or a club like Spurs, and that club finishes above Manchester United, he will have won the war. So that's why I would love to sign him right now. This is the cheapest you can get Cristiano Ronaldo ever in his career, right? He's desperate. Judge Mendes is going to be desperate. We know in the summer, they tried to talk to around 20 clubs, and they all rejected the prospect of signing Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course, we know the wages and stability in the dressing room and all that. But in my opinion, is it a chance that we should take? Is it an opportunity that we should think about? Are we going to get another better chance to sign Cristiano Ronaldo for nothing but free? I don't think that chance actually ever exists. I just want him to come at Arsenal, put in that shirt number 7, and score a couple of goals. Help us win the EPL, help us win the Europa League, and just do it. So that's another reason why I would sign him. Honestly, it doesn't make sense to many of you, but if you look at the advantages probably of signing Ronaldo on a short-term contract, now that he's free, you get it done. You definitely get it done. And for me, the ultimate reason is the ambition of Cristiano Ronaldo. You hear that, you listen to that interview with Piers Morgan. He's talking about the ambition at Manchester United. He's talking about how the standards at Manchester United have dropped ever since the departure of Sir Alexander Chapman Ferguson, and that is too much to be true. Listen, right now at Arsenal, I think we've really done a lot of improvements in terms of the head coach, in terms of the new roles we've created into management, investing into the squad and all that. But there is that extra level of ambition that comes with a player like Cristiano Ronaldo. If he's in your squad, I think a draw is not a result. For Ronaldo, a draw is not a result. And he's always talked about these managers like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, these managers like Ralf Rangnick, and you could clearly see, we always talked about it, these were misguided decisions from Manchester United. And when a player like Ronaldo comes out and says, Manchester United made misguided decisions to sign Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ralf Rangnick, who was never a manager in the first place, you understand the level of ambition. He wants you to win. He wants to be a part of a project that's going to be winning day in, day out, trophy in, trophy out week in, week out. And that is one thing I think Arsenal lack. You look at that Southampton game. If Arsenal really meant to win that game, if we came out in the second half and we said we're going to score 3 more goals, we're going to try to break down Southampton, we would have. Easily, we would have. And, the example is Liverpool scoring 3 against Southampton at halftime, and Newcastle, putting 4 past Southampton in the weeks after we drew against them. So for me, it's that ambition that I want, right? 3 is not enough. 2 is not enough. Maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 goals, in every game. Because right now, we are one of the best teams in the world. We are one of the best teams in the Premier League. So we are expected to be scoring huge number of goals, huge numbers every game. So the ambition is one reason why I would sign Cristiano Ronaldo as well. But of course, the flip side is also there. And I know many of you in the comment section have already jumped onto this one. Cossy, what are you talking about? Have you thought about the wages and all that? I think the biggest question here is, can anyone literally right now dismantle or disorganize that front 3 that Mikel Arteta has actually prepared? Gabriel Jesus, Saka, and Gabriel Martinelli. Probably that's the biggest question right now. I don't think Ronaldo, footballing wise right now, has the requirements to displace Martinelli or Bukayo Saka. Saka is absolutely shining for England already in the World Cup. Gabriel Martinelli is going to be playing for Brazil as well in the World Cup. Very young players, working hard. You look at what they offer at Arsenal right now. You cannot replace them with a player like Ronaldo. And Gabriel Jesus is on another level. His performances are actually on another planet. So maybe that's the reason that when you take away Gabriel Jesus and introduce Ronaldo in this Arsenal side, there is a lot you're going to be missing. There's a lot that you do not get with Ronaldo. First and foremost, you don't get the hard work. Ronaldo cannot be pressing opponents all over the pitch. You look at his heat map; it's actually more specific as he grows older. It's more specific into the penalty area. So if the ball doesn't come into the penalty area, Ronaldo is less useful. And on the other side, I think Gabriel Jesus, those are his strengths right now. He literally, he's literally everywhere on the pitch. I mean, at times I feel like he's playing more of a number 8 rather than a false 9 and even a 10. He's everywhere. He's trying to win the ball back all the time. He's committing fouls, every game, and he just helps us. It just helps us to, recover the ball as quickly as we can, and then progress it as well. So Ronaldo cannot do that. So probably that's one reason he doesn't have the legs to play in this Arsenal side. Our tempo as a time is very, very high. You look at the likes of Martinelli and Saka. The amount of energy they use from running from the back positions into the front, and then the progression from defense to attack, the speed is very, very high. So again, Ronaldo cannot give us that. So maybe the legs is one reason we can talk about, and also being really unfit to replace any of the other boys on the front 3. And also his salary, demands right now, is it really worth it? That is one question that we should be asking, and that's one question everyone is going to be asking if you're going to sign him. His salary demands, he's getting almost $500,000 per week at Manchester United. Actually, almost more than $500,000 per week at Manchester United. If he signs for a club on a free, I think he's going to demand his wage expectations to be a little bit higher. Probably $400K per week, probably $300K per week. Is he worth it? He can win us the title, but I don't think he can single-handedly win us the title. We have already set up as a group, so it's a cycle of interconnected parts. Odegaard, and then Gabriel Jesus, and then Saka, and then Xhaka. So it's a team. Our strategy is a team effort. So Ronaldo cannot win us the league single-handedly, and giving him $400K per week, that would be murder. That would be absolute murder. I would rather pay 100 million euros for Mikhailo Modric, and I don't pay that much for Cristiano Ronaldo. 400K per week. So on the flip side, those are the two things I would actually look at. Of course, there is that possibility that he comes into the side and then his ego literally tears apart the dressing room. Mikel Arteta wouldn't actually want to be any close to that. And probably that's for me. Those are the three reasons why we should not sign him. But looking on the positive side, I would take Ronaldo right now. I need a striker. We need someone with ambition. And we need a winner in the dressing room. For me, Ronaldo is all that. Leadership is one of the key qualities he has. He's going to be captaining this Portuguese side as we go on with the World Cup. So talk to me in the comment section. Ronaldo quits Manchester United. Should Arsenal give it a try? See you soon.